Sorry for interrupting, sir, but if we stop our transportation for our goods, wouldn't we lose our profit?
I suppose you're right. Without the rails and canals to help ship my products, my market size will be diminished. I suppose the hit to the quality of my workforce is something I'll have to tolerate. Unfortunately, there are deplorable work habits I cannot tolerate. Allow me to settle down this protest.
Working conditions we can now get money for
Hey!
Father, are you reading that slavery book again? You promised to go hunting with me.
I'm sorry, son. Just this book's mighty good. You know, it had many Northerners calling for abolition.
Abolition? Oh wait, didn't that guy in the newspaper talk about it some years ago?
You mean William Seward?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. He said that slavery was against the higher law. You know, that's what we learn in church, son. He ain't the only one. Before he was even born, there was this man named Charles G. Finney. He started a religious revival movement, which had many conscientious Christians also calling for abolition.
What do you think, Father?
What do I think? Well, it's only me and you on the frontier. We're far from the East Coast. Well, I think it's God's will for men to be free. But this country's just too dependent on slavery to get rid of it. As a matter of fact, politicians wouldn't even mention the name for fear of they're losing their pristine reputation by starting a controversy. They wouldn't let anybody talk about slavery. It was called the gag rule.
So they wouldn't even talk about abolishing slavery?
Nope, they didn't let anybody talk about it. And you know what? I wouldn't blame them, as a matter of fact.
Oh look, the postman's come.
Oh yes, it's Tom.
Afternoon, Mr. Hicks.
Afternoon, partner. How you been?
Ah, splendid, in fact. It's a beautiful day out.
Indeed. Say, I didn't see you at bonfire night.
You all know how it is for us. Always working, going place to place. Sometimes it gets mighty dangerous with all these Indian fellers roaming around. If you ask me, they need to make the Indian Removal Act apply to all Indians out here and give up this assimilation business they's trying.
Aye, sir. How about you get a drink inside to warm yourself up? Come on, then. Have some whiskey.
Unfortunately, Mr. Hicks, I must be going right now.
Ah,
Tough a
shucks.
day to y'all.
Alright, thank you.
Oh, finally I get to go home after a hard day's work. Hopefully.
Seems like they're building some more railroads out to Oregon, California.
Oregon and California? Where is this?
Oh, this state's out west, son. Way farther than here. You know, ever since the Mexican War and the Compromise of 1850, all talk's been towards out there.
But why would they build railroads to the west? Isn't all money in the east?
Oh, well, they found gold in California, son.
Gold?
Yes, that's right, son. You know what? With all this gold commotion, the government's been funding all these projects to try to go to the west. I personally think they should go the other way, towards the east. Because Lord knows I need to travel, send my wheat and grain somewhere out to my merchants. I need them railroads.
But we have canals, Dad, don't we?
Oh, that's right, son, but, you know, getting some more internal improvements would be much more helpful. Here you go, son. Maybe one of these.
But won't the railroads cost money? How are they gonna build them?
Well, the government has a lot of money from tariffs.
Gee, what are tariffs?
Tariffs are like taxes placed on goods imported from other countries, so that we can buy products cheaper than, let's say, I don't know, Britain. You know, this makes our economy prosper. Profit goes up, and without these protective tariffs, we wouldn't be able to buy our crops from the south. But don't worry too much, John, because this doesn't affect us. This affects the East much more.
All this talking is frying my hand. Can we just go hunting now, Dad?
Sure thing, son. Let's go.
Wow. Alan Poe's poems are so good. Slave, come here.
Yes, master.
Slave, I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
Yes, master.
Down here, cotton is king. You see, this here cotton gin, this is the Baptist instrument. So Raj, here, what I want you to do, go out there, pick me some cotton.
Yes, master. I'm sorry, master. I didn't master.
What do you think you're doing, slave? Don't make me get rid of you, else I'll just get a new one and tell the new one what an idiot you were.
I'm sorry, master. I'm sorry, master. Master, no! Master, please! Master!
Richard, stop wasting time. We have a ball to get ready for.
Okay.
Master, how's the newspaper for you?
Just give it here, slave. Don't waste
Yes,
any more
master.
time.
Yes, master.
I have an important social function to attend.
I understand, master.
Huh, silly northerners. Who might this David Wilmot be? Well, would you look at that? They're trying to make all the land we want from Mexico into free territory. That's just not right. I supported that war knowing that the land we'd win would become slave territory. Tell me something, slave. Aren't you lucky that I'm your master?
Yes, master. Very, very lucky, master.
Aren't you lucky that I feed you, clothe you, and I give a home to your family?
Yes, master. He's a very good master.
That's what I expected.
Yes,
In fact, that's what I knew. Good. Now, what these northerners need to understand, the way that you and I understand, is that slavery is a positive good. It's God's will that our political institution was spread. But those blasphemous northerners legislate them through compromise, trying to stop this positive good. Them northerners, they treat the factory workers like trash. Northerners who wouldn't even have factories if they weren't for King Cotton. All the cotton that we from the South provide to them. Yet those important fools are all up in arms, crying freedom, freedom. Tell me something, boy. What would you do with freedom? Where would you go?
I don't know, sir.
That's right. You don't know. So, tell me, why is this so-called underground railroad there.